Good morning, YouTube. This is Dr. Jacobs with the Morning Slice. I want to apologize for last week because I don't think I had a single upload, but that was because I had a different work schedule that threw my body out of sync. Plus, I had family down, so it was, I didn't want to do any recording or stuff like that with family around, and I was getting my days confused because, again, different work schedule. So, today's video is going to be kind of short, and today we're not really having much of a lesson or anything, but today I want to talk about people who feel like no one notices them, or the people who feel like they're all alone. And I was one of those people. During middle and high school, I was that kid who no one really talked to in the class. I was the guy that the guys would probably make fun of and the girls would never give a second chance to. I was that lonely, quiet kid who just sat in the back or the middle of the classroom just staring off into space. So, I know what it is. I know what it's like to be the lonely person. And I have to say that to other people who feel like you don't belong or you feel extremely lonely in social situations, I feel you. I understand. And I understand how hard it is to get out of those situations because I still can't get out of them myself. But I'm going to let you know there's a bright side. Somewhere in life, there is going to be someone who is going to make you not feel lonely. And I'm not saying that you don't get a partner in some sort of relationship or a really close friend who's like a family member, but from personal experience myself, I know that for every lonely person out there, there's someone who is willing to connect to those lonely people. So, I'm not saying that you have to find them, because they find you a lot of the time, but searching does help. And no matter how alone you feel or how alone you are, just remember, everyone has someone out there that will meet up with them if the timing is right, or effort is put into it. In my case, I've had a lot of people, I had people come to me and, they'd say one or two words and then I just respond and I just keep talking as long as they were talking, and sometimes it got me a friendship or something. Sometimes it had me that one day conversation. But as long as you exist, people will acknowledge you. You won't be alone forever. And that's pretty much all I have to say for today, is that no matter how alone you are, you'll never always be alone because humans are social by nature. Even if you have no friends or anything, one day someone will take the time to speak to you. I know this from experience because I was that lonely kid that no one talked to because I was the shy, quiet one who just stood away from everyone. But no matter how much I wanted people to stay away, people did come to me. And at times when I wanted people to come to me, they didn't. But at other times when I wanted people to come, they did come. So, loneliness is never forever. I'm not saying that the people you bond with will be there forever for you, but your loneliness will never be forever. No matter how deep and dark your loneliness seems, there will be someone who will reach out to you. Trust me, I've been there. And sometimes I feel like I could still be there. But people force themselves into my life. And, I had no control over it. They had no control over it. It just happened, and I wouldn't change a thing. To all the people out there who took the time to get to know me, I would like to say thank you. And I doubt that they're going to ever stumble upon these, but I know some people who probably will stumble upon these. And again, everyone who ever took a chance to just say hi to me and held a conversation, whether it was just 2 minutes of talking or even longer. Thank you for coming into my life, no matter how long or how brief. And I hope that I was able to make a difference in your life in some way. And all the lonely people out there, there's someone out there who will come into your life. It might not be today, it might not be next week, it might not be for a few years, but you will get some sort of companionship. And if you go your whole life and you're on your deathbed and no one's ever reached out to you, then I'm sorry for the false information, but I've seen it happen in my own life. I've seen it happen in other people's lives. People will reach out to people. You just got to be around the right people. And in some situations, it's people that you couldn't even control being around. Maybe you'll get forced into a group assignment at school, and the people you're in your group with will just try to break into your shell. Maybe you'll get a job, and people at work will do it. You never know when they're going to appear, how they're going to appear, or who they're going to be, but there's someone out there to break everyone's loneliness. This is something I experienced. This is something I've seen people experience around me. So I know from first person and third person experience it happens, so just wait for it. So this has been Dr. Jacobs with the Morning Slice. We're not going to do prayer because I got to get to bed soon. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Maybe next time I'll do prayer. And I'll try to remember to upload this week. So this has been Dr. Jacobs with the Morning Slice. A slice of life for your morning.